TGIF, everybody. Well, I'm over in Hudson, Wisconsin. I drove over here to get a Home Depot on the Walmart Spark app, $18. I didn't know what I was getting. I guess it's 5 bags of mulch. So I got that sitting in the back of the car, and I'm gonna drive back to Stillwater with it. Taking the back way because the bridge from Hudson into Minnesota is 1 lane, and it's backed up forever, so it's quicker to go this way. Anyways, I thought I was gonna have a good night. I was like $35 away from getting to the $600 milestone for me on a Friday, and I went to the Walmart curbside area to pick up this $41 order, like 20 items going over here to Wisconsin. Easy. Waited 20 minutes. A couple of the workers came out and they said that they thought I was getting or bringing in a return or something, and I'm like, what? No, I'm here to pick up a curbside one. I showed them the order number, all the stuff, and they said, oh, there's like 9 or 10 items on there that came off and they have to go back and repick. And I'm like, oh boy, I've already been waiting 20 minutes, so I decided just to cancel the order. And then I sat in the parking lot at Walmart for a little bit, hoping I'd get something on DoorDash or Uber. But all the orders we're sending are just garbage. I'm not taking low pay orders, upside down orders. I don't care what my acceptance rate is. So this one popped up, and just to get something going and start, getting to that $600 money, I wanted to go get out here and start making the Benjamins. So we drove over here, and now I'm heading back. Once this one gets dropped off, I'm about $17 away from hitting 600, so halfway there with this order. But I got the windows cracked in the car, so sorry if it's noisy, but that mulch is stinky. Hopefully it isn't leaking anything back there on my trunk area. I don't have a vacuum at the house so I can clean it up. Hey, there comes a Cybertruck. I don't know, they kind of look cool. I'm kind of torn on them. Some people think that they are the ugliest vehicle on the planet, but I've seen worse. Oh, a couple more tidbits. I did 2 expedite deliveries this week. That's a catering app, in case you're not aware what that one is. Those are always nice because it's just easy pick up and drop off, and they pay decent. As long as the miles aren't crazy, I really love having that app. And then last week I signed up for Deliver That, and I finally got my first order with them today. But initially there was a problem with the setup on their side, not me, because when I signed up, they do all the background stuff, and they know where you live and all that sort of stuff. But for whatever reason, put this window up a little bit, I kept getting orders for Michigan. I'm in Minnesota. Michigan's like, I don't know, 600 miles from me, 700, I don't know exactly, but it's 9 or 10 hour drive, and obviously we're driving over there to get a $20 or $30 catering order. So I waited a day or two. I thought maybe it was just a glitch, but nothing changed. I kept getting Michigan orders, so I emailed them, was it yesterday afternoon, or texted, whatever it is, emailed. Said, you guys need to update my zone. I'm in Minnesota, not Michigan, and I'm only getting orders from Michigan. So about 5 hours later, I got a response. They apologized for the inconvenience and confusion, and they updated my zone, so now I got St. Paul, Minnesota. So this morning, when I was getting ready for work, my phone started making a noise, like a notification. third app, another catering app called Meals Now, and I'm sure a lot of people know what that one is. I know OG Sean does that one. My friend Matt out in Colorado, he does that one. I just got my first order today on it. I've been waiting for them. Again, I don't understand why this stuff happens, but it took me like 2 weeks to finally get that onboarding done because the background check, everything was good, but for some reason it only shows that I had 2 years of driving experience. Well, I've been driving since like 1984. I think I got a little bit more than 2 years of driving experience. Not only that, I got like DoorDash, Uber Eats, Walmart Spark, yada yada yada, and they do background checks every year on those, and no issues. So obviously it's a problem with whatever software they're using. It's not accurate. So I had to send over a couple of expired driver's license that luckily I still had those to prove that I've been a Minnesota driver for more than 2 years. So they got that resolved, and I got an order today on that app today. So I'm going to pick that up on Monday. Some place called Spicy Feta. I think it's paying $31 and some change, and from the restaurant to the drop-off is 0.7 tenths of a mile. So, and from where I'm gonna go to work that day and just take my lunch break early and buzz over there. I think the pickup's at like 11:20, and it's probably about 5 or 6 miles from where I work. So easy peasy. I think that app charges $20 on your first delivery, but I don't think I'm going to get charged the $20. If I read it right, it was for a background check or motor vehicle check that they take the $20, but I've already paid that prior to getting onboarded. I paid that on my credit card, so I'm thinking I'm going to get the full amount, and I called them today just to make sure that they're aware of that. I've already paid, and the person I spoke to said they would pass that along to whomever. So hopefully that's true, because $31.50 or whatever it is better than $11.50 if they take my $20. Anyways, hope everybody's gonna have a great weekend. Hope your weather is good. Minnesota is your typical Minnesota. We had cold, rainy weather, and all of a sudden one day it changed. Now it's summer. We got 80s, sunny. Today I think it was 90. Not much wind. Where I work in the service department, there's no air conditioning, and when there's no airflow and it's hot like that, it makes for a really long day. It's tiring, really tiring, because the heat just gets to you after a while. I'm coming up on that place where they had those hot air balloons last weekend. I wonder if they got anything going. Take a peek while I'm driving by up here. So I'm still in Wisconsin. I'm just getting ready to get on the, I don't know if it's the highway, I suppose. It's going to take me across the new bridge. It's not new anymore, but it's a few years old. It took a lot of years to get this approved so we could have a bridge to just get over to Wisconsin from our side in Stillwater. For a lot of years, the bridge in downtown Stillwater, it's just like a one-lane bridge back and forth, and it was a lift bridge. So when boats would come in the summertime, there's plenty of boats on the St. Croix River. They got to lift the bridge up, and then you can imagine how much the traffic would back up. It'd take forever to get across and get into Wisconsin. So luckily, after years, they finally decided that we could have this bridge. And now with the new bridge that they short. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video. I gotta put the map back on because I'm getting close to where my drop-off's gonna be.